Yeah, when girls wear metal band shirts and the guys start quizzing them about the band and the songs. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've had a lot of friends deal with that. I've never been one to wear like band t-shirts or anything, but I have a few friends that do. And there's been a lot over time, like a lot of people walking up to those friends while wearing those shirts. And I thought it was more of like a scenario you see on TV. It doesn't really happen in real life. And then as I got older, so many times a friend would be wearing some shirt with something on it and they do it. I think the worst is, honestly, anything related to video games. Anything related to video games. It's almost worse than the people with bands. I had a friend wearing, what was it? Oh, she was wearing a Metal Gear shirt. So it had just the logo, the Metal Gear logo across the chest area, right? She was just wearing a Metal Gear shirt. And we were just hanging out at like a cafe. We were just like sitting eating somewhere. And it wasn't like a sit down restaurant. Like it was an area where you could sit at tables next to other people and it wouldn't be too weird, you know? So some dude sits down and he's like, "You ever play that game?" First off, he walks up to someone wearing a Metal Gear shirt and asks, "Do you ever play that game? Have you ever played it?" Which is like already the assumption is she's probably never played it. She's just wearing it. Like just out the gate. And he didn't ask it aggressively. I just was like, all right. Like immediately I was like, okay. And you started asking her questions about the game. And she had played certain ones and not others, but just liked the series. So she was like able to answer the questions. At some point I was like, why the fuck are you asking these questions? And I turned to her and I'm like, why the fuck are you answering these questions? Like, who fucking cares? And it was so annoying. And so I asked her, like, I was like, do you get that, like, with this shirt? And she was like, oh yeah, every time I wear it. She said every time she wears the Metal Gear shirt and goes outside, some dude will fucking grill her on whether or not she's played Metal Gear and if she knows anything about the series. And I was like, oh my god, that's so annoying. That is so annoying. It's just so, it's so weird. It's so weird. The other thing is, like, I'll play games and I'll remember, you know, right after playing it, lots of stuff about it. What if it's a game that I haven't played in a couple years? I don't remember everything. I forget character names. I forget parts of the plot line. Sometimes I replay a game many years later because I don't remember what happened. I just know the gist. I go, oh yeah, I liked that and I remember some specifics. So what do you, is this a fucking math quiz where like I'm going to have to use this day to day so I should have remembered every little thing about it? No. No. Why would anyone sit there and commit all this shit to memory? Oh, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. Hate when people do that. What? You said love Metal Gear? I've only played Ground Zeroes. You are doing yourself a huge disservice. There are so many better games out there within the series. Please play others. I promise. Don't worry about Phantom Pain, though. You can play it if you want. I had fun anyway, but, like, play the others, please. Please. Why can't people be all like, oh, you like this thing? That's cool. Let's like the thing together. Yeah, it's so simple. You could just walk past and be like, I love Metal Gear. Smile. Nice shirt. Done. You didn't say anything about the series. Just go, nice shirt. Like that shirt. I just think a lot of dudes can't say anything nice to girls out in public without, like, negging them. Sometimes. I've noticed it, actually. There's something I've noticed about a lot of dudes in general, but especially guys that are into, like, nerdy shit. And I assume it comes from them normally getting teased about the things they like. Historically, I think nowadays less so, but back in the day, like millennials and everything is very much used to that. So I've seen a lot of it. I've seen a lot of, like, right out the gate being unable to be really nice to a girl, having to tease her, having to be, like, a little combative, you know, or something. And I don't like it. You've seen this firsthand with D&D shirts. If you wear one, you get a nice shirt. If one of your lady friends has it on, it can be a fucking nightmare. Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, you can have tits and play Snake Eater is the TLDR of this conversation. It's okay.